ẹ̀yin èèyàn eléyìí ó fẹ́ jẹ́ nǹkan tó jinlẹ̀ díẹ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ gan even tí ì ṣe díẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat àti Queen Naomi àti principal now ṣùgbọ́n Yèyé Kúdí gbìyànjú láti ṣe àwọn àlàyé kan bí àwọn àlàyé tọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí lórí tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ni mo mìíràn wípé ibi táwọn èèyàn ò fẹ́ ronú dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oriyomi àti Queen Naomi now ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ súnmọ́ bíi mo fẹ́ ká gbọ́ eléyìí àṣírí ni ó dẹ̀ deep kí ni reason tí mo fi sọ pé àṣírí ni pó deep ẹ gbọ́ irú èèyàn wo gan l'Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat irú èèyàn wo gan ni Queen Naomi eléyìí tún deep ó deep wàhálà tó dìde yìí sí àwọn èèyàn wọ̀nyí àkóbá tó dé yìí táwa sì mọ̀ wípé ọlọ́run yóò gbà wọ́n ọlọ́run yóò kó wọn yọ aspect ibi tí màmá yìí tí wọ́n tún sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ó tún yàtọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ń fẹ́ kẹ́ bá ń share gbogbo fídíò yìí sí gbogbo abiyamọ ayé kì í wá ṣe torí tiwọn nìkan káwa náà tún lè kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ wà tó jẹ́ pé a máa kọ́ personally lórí fídíò yìí that's one of the reason why gan tí mo fi mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ mú fídíò wá pé gbogbo ayé gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat Queen Naomi pẹ̀lú gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n kú oore ṣíṣe ògo téèyàn gbé wáyé ó dìpù gan o ẹ má jẹ́ ń rojọ́ pọ̀ mo gbóṣùbà káre fún Yèyé Kúdí lórí fọ́nrán yìí fọ́nrán bíi tọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí rílì sọ̀rọ̀ dé aspect yẹn làwọn tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí gbà ṣùgbọ́n mo gbà ládùúà fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa lórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ ní jìn sọ́fìn ayé o ọmọ yín ẹ̀yin fúnra yín ọkọ yín gbogbo ẹbí yín ẹ ní jìn sọ́fìn ayé èmi náà ò ní jìn sọ́fìn ayé o ẹja àjọ fọ́nrán yìí kí n tí mò ń sọ gan kó lè yé ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa orin.
Oriyomi himself has a very big glory too. Ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ sùn in the area of Naomi, in her journey, her life journey, especially the fact that she married the king. Ìlara pọ̀ fún ogun tí ọmọ yẹn jà. Ogun tó ń jà is more spiritual than physical. Ẹ má jẹ́ ń tàn yín o. To those of you tó bá yé, tí ò bá yé yín, if people can't understand me, I don't know how else to express myself. Same as Oriyomi. Now imagine two people with that kind of glory. More or less, bẹ́ẹ̀ báwo méjèèjì fi tí wọn kó bá principal yẹn ni. I'm telling you, that principal, nobody knows him. Their case, the glorious people, locals be more or less bẹ́ẹ̀ pé they cause àkóbá àdábá for that principal. Àwọn èèyàn tó wá ìṣubú, the people looking for the downfall of these two people, they are more than you people, you even them understands. It is in this case you will get me. Imagine somebody with good intention came to feed people, clearly straightforward case. There's no double anything there. Or maybe the children they fed, or they poisoned the children. No, it's a very straightforward, open case. Now the person got in touch, a glorious person from Akure, Queen Naomi, got in touch with a glorious person, Oriyomi. Now Oriyomi, as far as many people that dislike or hate him, he has stepped on many toes. But can I shock you people? Has he stepped on their toes for the wrong things? That's the question you should ask. E.g., the case of that man that is in Ewon. Chief, kí lorúkọ Chief Timothy. That by Timothy. What's his name again? I don't keep all those names in my brain, Jerry. If you know the name, you can type it, Sha. Yeah? Do you know that the fact that Oriyomi stood by Timothy then to see justice served for that family? The people that are the family of that guy, are they doing? Thank you so much. For me connect, my darling sis. Do you know that people that are in support of that guy, hey, Sister Biliki, Mommy Wura, hello, darling sis, Happy New Year. The people that are in support of that family, they are doing jazz because that are they doing? They say they can do jazz for the universal. They said, and you know, for all those people you know, somebody that already contended to even be a king before. He was the one that he got back up with Oni of Ile-Ife now. All the people, all those Alawos that came out to shout that Oriyomi must go to jail. Oriyomi must go to jail. He has stepped on toes. Please tell them to bring out what he did. Tell them, oh yeah, give us example of what he did. Go and find out. Abi? That
bá lè rí àmì ṣe. Gbogbo ogun tó lóhùn ní gbọ́ tó lóhùn ní gbà lórí ayé yín. Iná agbára Ọlọ́run máa jó dànù. Kí lè nǹkan tẹ́ ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé ẹ ti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ẹ ti pàdé wòlíì yín ló fà. Ṣùgbọ́n arán mi sí ọ lónìí dádì. Arán mi sí ọ lónìí mọ́mì. Olúwa ló fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ńlá nínú ayé yín. Olúwa sọ wípé gbogbo tẹ́ ń là kọjá yín òun fẹ́ fi òpin sí. Kí nìkan tẹ́ ń là kọjá lórí ìgbéyàwó ni, lórí ọmọ ni, lórí iṣẹ́ ni, níbi gbogbo ni. Bóyá ogun kan ló dàbí pé ogun yẹn le, ẹ ti gbìyànjú kò tí ì sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbàdúrà, ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wá ojú Olúwa. Kí làṣírí ogun yẹn gangan? Ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wádìí lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ká dẹ̀ mọ ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí fún àdúrà àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Òun náà ni +234 7025 475427 +234 7025 475427. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù ẹ máa rí ìyanu.
That man before now, they said there was a time that they do his whole achievement, his studio burned down to nothing. He from up. And God still brought him back up. You think it's the people that burned down the place to down, do you think they have left him? They have not left him. Meanwhile, Naomi too, she's fighting battle. We all, you see, we are using them as a case study so that you understand. Some of you watching me also have the same issue within your family, in your journey. It's because they are on their celebrities. I think we can call them celebrity. That's why we are able to use them as a case study. You too, your own. If you look at your life and look at something, grace differs, glory differs. The bigger your glory, the bigger your challenges. As mighty and massive as your glory is, that is how you can imagine when people heard that 35 children died. And what do you expect as a normal human being to think straight and say, was it Naomi that died these children? Common sense is, what happened? Is that not what we ask? As normal, we will ask each other, what happened? Before the day of this event, we saw Naomi and Baba Oriyomi, we saw them working. They were active. They were excited to host kids. She also sat down, said they should all come, that she has not done something as big as this, but she has done things, she does things like this. She wants to celebrate with children, have event for them. Then an Islamic school, she's a Christian, volunteered and gave a school. I see people say, how can they give their school? Meanwhile, if everything was successful, what are we meant to be saying? Naomi tried. If it was successful, what are we meant to say? Thank you, Naomi. But Oriyomi's glory, Naomi's glory, jam at the top, and 35 children lost their lives. Not because Oriyomi wanted it, not because Naomi wanted it, but because there is this power in the spiritual that wanted to attack these people. I wanted to attack them. They will turn their good deed and change it in the sight of man to bad deed. Haven't you noticed that if you have such a glory, sometimes you are doing something good and people will be lying on you. They will change your good intention. They will change it as bad intention. Check yourself. It's because of your glory. If Naomi doesn't do it, nobody else can do it. If she did not contact Oriyomi, the voice, people won't come. But it is them that were attacked. But they used it to cause Akoba Adaba for them. Now look at it. When these kids, when we learned that the intention was that they were going to have events and it was meant to start at, I think, 9 or 10 a.m., 9 or let's say 9. Yeah. But Oriyomi said, I want to, because I read it new, that people had started coming to the venue from overnight. Let us be sincere. Aside blaming the government, blaming the state, blaming the country that the people are suffering, let us be sincere. Aside blaming the state, the government, let us be sincere. On a normal, who would come overnight to an event that is meant to start in the morning with children? From 3, 4, Oriyomi said that people have started coming to the venue. Some so that their kids will be attended to quick, early enough, started throwing their children from over the fence. In fact, Naomi herself was not even at the venue as her there. I want to believe also that the principal of this Islamic school wasn't there. And there was nothing like, oh, it must be Christians that should come. No, she said, come all. We have more than enough to give people. Let us be sincere. We have more than enough to give people. Come all. It was with good intent. The intention is to feed people. The intention is to give children gifts. The intention is to make children happy. How did it then turn around to then make these people worthy of being retained behind custody? To an extent, the governor of that state says he is not perturbed by what people are saying, that this same thing happened in Anambra, this same thing happened in Abuja, the people were not detained, the people were not in prison, the people were blah, blah. He said he doesn't care. He said they must undergo trial. And that's where I want to explain one thing to you people. No doubt they have to undergo trial. Now, the question and the thing that should be bothering us is, what are the charges they are going to levy against them? Because if it is true, 35 children died. If it is true. But they didn't show us, which could be due to because they are minors. Unlike the Anambra, they showed us. You understand? If it is true that 35 children, minors, died, are they trying to charge them for murder? In the court of law, to the onus for murder is intent. If they cannot prove intent, which they can never find intent is that it was purposely, they had the intent to buy those children. But glaringly, it was said that even Naomi was not at the spot when this thing started. They are said fighting, they are said stampede before, the moment they opened the gate. One lady that typed on my platform said the place is opposite her shop. That what happened was, by the time they opened the gate, the way people, that the crowd, meanwhile some people were already inside, they jumped the fence. It never started. The thing never started. They scattered it. So that lady typed. They didn't allow it to even happen. They scattered it. They said, stampeding. Adults were now walking over children. They lost control. Secondly, they may charge them for, if their lawyers then plead. The next one is manslaughter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Manslaughter is a big deal. Because the way they are handling the matter is as if, to me, it's like they are spiritual forces. When the mother of Naomi talked, she said, some people at the top. Okay, who are the people at the top? What is the offense of these people? I really, from the bottom of my heart, have a lot of empathy for those children. We don't know them, but God knows that. I can't even imagine it. 35 children. Okpo. 3 gonpo. 2 gonpo. 1 gonpo. If they had recorded 1 go, it go still pay us. Talk less of 35. Okpo. So I don't think it's possible for the state to just overlook it. I don't think so. I will not lie to you people. I don't think so. Even if it's one, because if they overlook it, it will not serve, the precedents won't be good. That it happened before now. I'm on 35 I could throw under the carpet. They walked away free. So it can Sheikh Makinde cannot. So some people have said, speculating that Naomi used it for ritual, that she used the children for ritual. Those are the ones that are jealous of Naomi. I won't lie. Some people have said, speculating that Oriyomi deserves it. He has sent some people to prison. Those are Adedoyi's team. So you can see that with the glory they carry, people are expecting their downfall, which happens to, it can apply to any of us. Just check yourself. That's why you need to be careful. You know now, some people had plans for that December to do what this lady did. Maybe not as many as that, but everybody her own sad situation incident probably saved some other people that maybe similar thing may happen. But it checkmates them. I saw 2-3 people that cancelled their own charity Christmas events. 2 people, no, more than 2, that cancelled their own outreach too. That intended, they said no, they cancelled because of what they saw. And all these things, when you do charity, it's also a blessing. It's in the Bible. Giving to the widow, giving to children, giving to the needy. That is what God really calls love. When God called people and said they should come, children more, you understand? And they fed 5,000 people. That's what God calls love. Everything to destroy love within the society. In the spiritual, Satan is attacking it. Everything to destroy things like that. Stories start flying around. Oh, she did it to jazz. She used them for ritual. She shaking it, she shaking it. That is part of her glory. The glory she carries. The challenges. It's a tough case. Those of you that know her, really love her, and Oriyomi, and even the Islam, I see people lashing this. How can he? How could he? The Naomi is a Christian. How could he have given his school? It's still part of charity. You give your school. Even some Islam cleric, they came out and they were abusing the Muslims that went there to go and collect. That's part of the problem. All these things are all the problem we have in the society, and the glory those 2 people carry is what they attacked to. It's what led to all these things. They attacked their glory. Where the attack came from now is from their own personal life. And until God vindicates them in this case, I won't lie to you people, they will see, their eye will see, so if you really love them, like me, I won't lie to you people, anytime I pray, I remember them. God should vindicate them. Pray for them. So that, and I believe that Oriyomi, I don't think he's a man that does only, I don't know if he's a Bile or he's Christian or he's Muslim. I know that they will be praying, they will be doing what they need to do for him, because he's a very kind person. I've heard where he said that he even has people in his house, he doesn't know them. Law school, you understand? So God will help him. But Queen Naomi, when she comes out, God, our mother needs to consecrate her more. God help her. All I see is a fight against her glory. A fight against her glory. And 2 glorious people. 2 glorious people. Is attack in the spiritual that came to physical. Somebody that got in touch with me one day told me that this matter, she saw it already as a vision. And she sent me a screenshot. God is my witness. She just got in touch with me in this new year. She said when she sees something she doesn't, she will refuse to go and say that thing will happen, her mind will not be scattered. So she now screenshot it to me. God is my witness. She screenshot it to me when she sent this message to Oriyomi's number that Oriyomi has spiritual attack is coming for him and that he should go and kill ram or something like that in Ibadan and I think distribute it. She sent the screenshot to me. The thing worry her so they send the message to all Oriyomi's phone. Nobody answered her. And this thing happened. She sent it to me. I don't know the woman before. And you know how I got to believe that she's not lying? It's when I checked the date of the month that she sent that thing. It's since last year, I think August or so. August or so that she sent the message to Oriyomi. She sent me the proof. You know, this is always the problem. Some people can't reach out to you and God will send them to you. Okay? Only Ota attack here. Oriyomi. So when some people are saying that the problem is the attack is for Oriyomi and it affected Naomi, it could be true. But Naomi's glory too is affecting Ilara. Too many Ilara for her. Too many people are jealous of that girl. Remember them in your prayers. Remember that they are, yes, the lady, the woman, is she got in touch with me this new year. She now sent it to me. You know, some people will don't look at you and think, let me go and share. Oh, and God already showed her this thing. That he was meant to kill ram. Like 4 ram. That because the issue is that people are after him. They want to, in fact, they are jealous of him. Oriyomi, she didn't even talk of Naomi. She talked about Oriyomi and sent me the screenshot. That she tried to reach out. And because her own issue is that when she sees things like that, it happens. That she noticed over the years in her life, if she doesn't deliver and the thing happen, the thing will worry her. So when she sees stuff, she would do anything to try and contact the person. She will do anything to try and contact the person. So, but she never got any response. Or she said her own is for you to even see it, or if she's lucky, she's able to talk to you. There can be anybody. That's what the woman said. I've tried to speak to Oriyomi before, you know, during all that time that we're doing all this justice, but there was no response in all the ones she sent out. There was no response. And so when the thing happened, the thing called the warrior. See, and she saw it. God showed her. So when I hear some people saying that it's Oriyomi that used his own to cover Naomi, because this lady spoke to me and she said she saw, so I now say, okay, but me, personally, my suggestion, Naomi too has spiritual warfare. We all have it, oh. It's not, I'm sincere, we all have it. We all have it. But depending on the glory you have, we all have. But for him to preempt that they must undergo trial, he probably has his reason, pé at least investigation will lead them to trial. Kí ló pa àwọn ọmọ yẹn? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n ṣe déédé? What was plans in play. How did those kids die? What happened? Did they get there the time they were meant to get? All those things they will do investigation, and when they relay everything with prayers, the judge will reason like human being. Because sometimes ó máa ń ya àwọn judge yẹn náà, àwọn tó ń ṣe irú àwọn aláwo tó jókòó tó ń sọ pé Oriyomi must go to jail, wọ́n lè jẹ́ kó máa rí another thing. That's where you people have to stand in gap and pray for them. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a mọwọ́ tá a mẹsẹ̀ àkóbá àdábá Ọlọ́run má jàre. Tọ́lọ́run bá wá kọ́ àwọn èèyàn kó má wá dá sórí àwọn èèyàn tó ń kẹ́dùn wọn o, kí gbogbo wa náà ká má rí ogun àkóbá àdábá nínú ọdún yìí o 2025 and beyond. Àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní rìn níjọ́ tí ebi bá ń pa ọ̀nà, gbogbo lálàkókò wa kò ní já sásán nínú ayé yìí. Àní kó ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ tá a mọwọ́ tá a mẹsẹ̀, ogun ara ayé ogun lára, àwọn tó ń bá wa jà tá a mọ̀ wọ́n, kọ́lọ́run jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo èròǹgbà wọn kó dálé wọn lórí. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń robi rò wá, tó fẹ́ kó disgrace ìtìjú, tó waṣọ àbùkù sí wa, tó fẹ́ waṣọ àbùkù sí wa lára, tó fẹ́ waṣọ àwọn sí wa, kọ́lọ́run dá padà sí wọn ló, kó jẹ́ pé àwọn ló máa wọ̀, àwa ò ní bá wọn ṣẹ̀wọ̀n, a ní bá wọn kúkú ọ̀wọ̀ọ̀wọ̀ lágbára Jésù Kristi ní ọdún tuntun yìí o 2025. Àwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run á kó wọn yọ, Ọlọ́run á fojú àánú wọn, o tó bá dẹ̀ ti jáde kọ́lọ́run jọ̀ọ́ kí gbogbo aka máa rán wa létí pé Christian máì tí wá ìsinmi, àárín ọ̀tá ló wà, kí èsára kò dẹ̀ máa ṣọ́ra. Oore àwọn Ìjẹ̀bú mi á sọ pé oore ni wọ́n, ṣé kó rọra máa ṣe é. Oore ni o, àní ṣe oore ṣe o, àní ṣe oore lọ sẹ́wọ̀n o, àní ṣe oore, àní ṣe oore tán ká tún kábàámọ̀ o, àní ṣe oore káwọn èèyàn tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa pity wa o. Oore ni o, oore ni wọ́n o. It is well with all of you. Good night. Ó dàbọ̀. Tí ìtọ́mọ mi pé owó náà gan. Ó ti mu tí bóyá 7 cup tí mo máa mu lénìí ni. Ó dàárọ̀, àsùnjí, ó dàárọ̀. Good night, everybody. Remember them in your prayers. Don't just be kẹ́dùn nìkan. Anytime you are praying for yourself and your children, remember Naomi and Oriyomi and the Islamic principle. God will vindicate them. God will vindicate them. God will vindicate them. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mommy Wura. Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. God bless us. Good night. Okay? Eat orógbó. Orógbó, why? Why will I eat orógbó? Orógbó ò dáa. Me like it. Why ti máa ṣe jẹ orógbó? Orógbó ò kì í jẹ́ kéèyàn sùn. Ìyẹn á jẹ orógbó lálẹ́. Mi ò jẹ. When I have cough too, that they tell me I should eat orógbó and tongue, I say no. You should say do ginger. Have I told you people before I go? Let me go. Good night, Shadi Sweet, Joy Elroy, Idowu Oshinaike. I told you people, ginger, lime, not lemon, and clove. That full body pains gone. Try and take it. Before I go to bed now, I will knock it again. Para everything man joti ara mi man faster ju lu lọ. Hello. Good night. Ó dàárọ̀. Kashifonu. Good night. What kind of tea? What kind of tea is in your cup? Oh no, it's a normal tea. Normal tea, and just needle and honey. This one is normal tea. My son made it. Kasulayo ami, Kajini Shegun ami, ire yami, ire dada, Modupe ola ire yami. Good night. Love you all. Bye. I talk. Bye, sis.
Araba TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.